Hi everyone, this is Dr. Beth Kitchin. I'm an assistant professor at the University of Alabama at Birmingham in the Nutrition Sciences Department. And this week's nutrition tip is all about how you can add one thing to your diet that might actually help you to lose weight. Now, I know this sounds gimmicky, but it's actually based on some pretty solid research from a couple of years ago. From this study, single component versus multi-component dietary goals for the metabolic syndrome. A very fancy title that's basically all about the American Heart Association diet versus a high fiber diet, meaning 30 grams of fiber a day. So what these researchers did is they wanted to see if people on an American Heart Association diet lost more weight than people who just added fiber. So they took a big bunch of people and they randomized them into these two groups. Now, to tell you a little bit about the American Heart Association diet, they were counting calories, they were cutting saturated fat, they did a lot of things in this diet, a lot of work. The fiber diet, all they told them to do was to, hey, go for getting 30 grams of fiber every day. So what happened? Well, after a year, the folks on the high fiber diet lost about 4.6 pounds, a little over 4.5 pounds. And you might be thinking, yeah, that's not a whole lot of weight to lose over a whole year. But think about it. You know, when a lot of people might actually gain weight over a year, these folks actually lost weight by just adding this one thing in. Now, interestingly, the American Heart Association dieters, yeah, they did lose more weight. They lost almost 6 pounds over that year, but it was a lot more work, counting calories, cutting out fat, doing all this stuff. So, what's the moral of the story? Well, you can work hard and count calories and lose about 6 pounds, or you can lose 4.5 pounds by just adding some fiber. And now, of course, we can't guarantee that if you do this, you'll lose this much weight, but it's worth a try because we know fiber is good for us in so many other ways. So how are you going to add this fiber in? How are you going to make sure you're going to get those 30 grams a day? Well, the first recommendation is to get at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. Now, you can sort of see why a lot of us don't get the fiber that we need. Because, look, there's not a whole lot of fiber when you consider you need about 30 grams a day in any single food. So that's why we have to eat a lot of high fiber foods. So we eat an apple, we get 4 grams, a banana, 3. Look at the broccoli, 5 grams, of baked potato with the skin. That skin has a lot of the fiber in it, has 3 grams. And then you eat a cup of carrots. All right, so that's adding more fruits and vegetables. Now, the next tip is to switch to whole grain. So if you're eating white bread, if you're eating a low fiber cereal, switch to higher fiber cereals. And the way you can tell if you're getting a whole grain that's going to have more fiber in it, you can read the label to see how much fiber and compare. That's a great thing to do. But look at the ingredients list. The very first thing you should see on that ingredients list is a whole grain. Now, next, eat more starchy beans and peas. So we in the South, we love our starchy beans like pinto beans. Look at a half a cup of cooked pinto beans, 7 grams of fiber. That's a lot. And also you can add in things like nuts and seeds. An ounce of pistachios or almonds, which make a great afternoon snack, 3 grams of fiber. And look, there we are. Actually, we hit over 30 grams. We hit 35 grams. And this is actually a pretty normal amount of fiber that we would recommend anybody eat. But the problem is most of us are not getting this much fiber. When we add it in, some great things might happen, like losing weight. So try this out this week. See how it works for you.